Alright, Stephen's Temples. Let's do a quick video. Or let me do a quick video. Let's stop this. Oh, train tracks been my thing lately. The connection, the energy grid connection, the crystal connection. I don't know what's up with crystals, but man, they're everywhere. When you really start seeing it, this is starting to learn some stuff here. This is a banded shirt. There's crystallized on top here. That I have not seen. I do see bands in there. I'll show you some banded shirt. There, it's beautiful. Look at this. This was over here. Oh, way to go. Sorry. Made my, this one's pretty cool. Where are you? Maybe it's my pocket, I'm sorry. Anyway, the crystal connection is a thing for sure. It definitely is a thing. I don't know what it has to do with energy grids, something like that. I'm not really sure what the connection is. If you think there's no connection, then you're nuts. There's definitely a connection. This is the one there. Check this out. This made my trip worthwhile. See it in there? That is Ford calcite. Let me get in there. Here we are. Isn't that beautiful? That's what I'm talking about. I feel like getting into too much weird stuff today. My mind goes non-stop. This kind of stuff, sometimes you need a break from it. When I flip up on the picking up, there we go. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's just too much. I'm thinking about today. Today I'm wondering, what is this, simulation? Is it we choose to be here? Are we gonna wake up a minute passes and wherever we are from, and like, oh, that was a cool Earth game or trip or whatever. Ooh, look at that bandit shirt. Just talking about it, and there we go. There's a nice piece too. Wow, it's beautiful. Look at that. Gorgeous. I love it. This is my new favorite thing here, bandit shirt. I don't know. Am I crazy? Is that beautiful? I'm not crazy. That is beautiful. So yeah, what the hell is this place? And I'm never gonna know. I'm never gonna find out. Look at that. See, this is just crystals everywhere. I don't even know why I keep this. It's nothing, but it just kind of, I like when it's fully crystallized throughout. But it just kind of harkens back to why I started this channel. Or look at these guys, these sons of bitches, really not fun. Which is, talking about kind of weird stuff. What is this place? What the hell are all these crystals doing on train tracks? How is it connected? Was there civilization? The answer is yes, by the way. Here before us, recently, wiped out by cataclysm that had free energy everywhere. Based on crystal. 100% based on crystal. Probably made all this. The whole thing probably blew up. I find the work that's being done with Michelle Gibson right now and Chad, deeper conversations, is extremely interesting. Basically, Michelle just put out a video about disputed islands, and all these islands have volcanic activity. and all this volcanic activity looks like there's massive trees there. I mean, it's freaking amazingly interesting stuff. Plausible, I guess. You got me sold. I don't know. I mean, I love thinking about it. And what the hell is you gonna do with your time here, right? Work, sleep, poop, fall in love. What are you gonna do? So I found as I get older, the most important thing is the thinking stuff here. Thinking about our place here, about what the hell we're doing here, why we were here, and this, you gotta go off grid a little bit, off grid. I don't think any of this stuff's ever been picked through. I really don't. I don't think anybody cares, quite frankly. I was telling my son that we were walking on a nature reserve, and I said, we'll probably find some cool stuff. And he said, why? You think you're the only one out here looking for rocks? And I said, maybe, buddy. I don't know. I don't see a lot of people out here. I don't see a lot of interest in this. And to be quite honest, I don't know if it's that interesting. Why is it interesting to me? I don't know. I like to clean it up and look at it for spare time. I will show you guys. I'm just gonna get that guy. I'll show you guys some artsy projects I'm up to, because I've always been kind of like not kind of artistic. I guess I'm definitely leaning more to the art side. In my life, I cook food for a living. I'm a chef. Long time, and I love it. I love a lot of things about it, but also I find it really hard to have the passion that I once did. Something else that bums me out is I'd love to give my knowledge away right now. This shit I forgot that, well, you know how it works. 30 years. So I've forgotten things that most people in this industry, young people in this industry, don't know. I remember being a young guy, young chef, up and coming, following around a couple chefs just following around with a notepad and watching them make gnocchi and tell stories. And it's a cool piece. I don't know what that is, but it's cool. I think that's shirt too. Tell stories and teach and learn. I can cook anything, absolutely anything. And I guess that's cool. It's done a lot for me, my career. It's afforded me a nice life. I usually get paid pretty well. I'm grateful for that. I don't know. I don't see the interest. I definitely don't see the interest that I had with everybody. It's been a long time. Maybe I'm just not in the place to lure them. Done the country club thing. I'm kind of between jobs right now. I'm working, but I was at a resort. It was awful. And I kept bothering him. Guy I've known for years. Get me out of here, get me out of here. Finally got me out of here, so now I'm helping him. He bought into a bar. And I've been helping him kind of make the food nicer and things like that. Here we go. Look at that. See? I don't know if you can see it. It's a nice crystal in there, believe it or not. Clean up. But that's kind of done now. I've done it with him. And now he's paying me a lot of money. And I almost feel like he resents that fact. We were talking about hopefully getting another thing going, but that's a ways out. And maybe I'll just write him in for that to keep their interest in me. I don't know. I don't know why I'm even talking about this, except to say that you see what I'm doing right now? Walking around, picking up rocks outside. This is what crazy as this sounds. I know I can't get paid for that, right? I can't get paid for this. But this is what I want to be doing. There's freaking nothing else I'd rather be doing right now than being around outside here right now. That is weird, right? Weird old guy looking for rocks. Where was that thing? I saw a really cool thing here. Anyway, I don't really want to get into too much. I was going to talk about simulation, shit like that, but we'll get into that another time. It kind of doesn't matter. You're going to find out where you are one way or another. I did a substance that the last 2 times I've done it, I wound up in the same place, which is basically, you know, simulation confirmed. Like, oh hi, here you are. Here's the thing. Here's the controllers. Here's the. Oh, you woke up from it. You took that stuff. Oh, well, gotta go back. Okay. I don't even know. Like, literally could have been under for 30 seconds. You know, maybe the whole thing takes 30 seconds. Maybe we do these multiple times. Maybe we do these 1,000 times. But I remember the first time I went, I was in there and this happened, second to last time, and it was kind of frightening. Almost reptilian in looks. They were, I don't know about indifferent, but very medical-like. But, oh fuck, sorry. They were not evil, not mean, definitely an evil vibe. But the second time, it struck me, and I don't know, I didn't really look down at myself, but it struck me that suddenly, oh, I am one of these guys too. Like, that's my form. That was a mind blower. I have not been in since. Look at this. This is going to be beautiful. Beautiful. That's okay. I've not been in since. Very tempted. Very, very tempted. But if I do, I guess I'll do a video about that. I guess I don't think it really matters, because you go through life here and you try to be a good person. I try to be a positive influence on people in my life. Try not to cause chaos, or steal, or harm. Definitely not harm anyone. You know, I wasn't the greatest guy all the time growing up. I haven't harmed anybody irreparably, but I don't know. That last video I just did about lust, that was kind of an eye-opener recently, that, you know, maybe that's the whole point of me being here this time. This certainly has, it feels like an important thing that I'm being rid of. It feels like a very important thing I'm discarding. It really does. And just saying it kind of solidifies it. Saying it out loud solidifies it. You know, so maybe that's it. We just do these little, this was the lust one, although I feel like I've had other experiences, maybe you want to say lives even, that are more lust filled, because why did I have such a taste for it? But I remember early on the feeling of, well, fun, yeah, fun, exciting. It left me feeling very empty. And this is young age, like 15, 16, I started feeling that. I remember I broke up because I wanted to, you know, my lust took over, and I did things with girl who was best friends with another girl, and that ruined their friendship, and they were no longer friends. It's pretty shitty. Then I was totally lost. You know, I wasn't. Obviously, it wasn't all me. You know, the other girl was involved too, but it's just like, you know, it's just, you want to hurt people? What do you want to do? There are people here like totally off the charts, lustful, hedonistic. That's not me anymore. And I could have gone down that road, man. I could have easily gone down the road. Maybe some of you think I'm nuts, saying, well, you know, why would you go something that feels good? I'm not even, it's not like I've given it up per se. Although I'm, oh, there it is. For all intents and purposes, it's going to be cool. For all intents and purposes, I guess I've given up. It's been a while. I have no interest. I definitely have no interest. If I did, I would get an escort or some crap like that. Which is awful. Somebody explained to me, excuse me, that's sexual trafficking. Boom. Clicked. Yeah. You don't know. You don't know what these women are doing here. They're stuck here, forced to do this. Who knows? Who the hell knows? And yeah, sex work is real work. You know, a lot of what the left fights for, quite frankly, at this point, it's hard to not see that there's satanic undertones. I mean, obviously. And what does Satan want? If there's, let's say there's Satan. Come on, let's do that. Play along again. What does Satan want? Wants chaos. Wants you to feel empty. Wants your soul. How does he do that? And sure, this could be part of the game. I know, blah, 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 let's say whatever. Okay? Doesn't matter. There's right and there's wrong, right? We know that. Everyone knows that. Supposedly there are, sociopaths here, right? That don't know that. They don't know. That's what makes them sociopathic. They don't know right or wrong. I guess. I find that super odd, super hard to believe. I think these are demons. Or people, souls, whatever, taken over by demonic entities. Something like that, given into demonic behavior. I don't know. Anyway. I'll look for 2 minutes. Let's try to wrap it up. I don't know. I think a lot about this kind of stuff, and lust is pretty much gone. And for that, I'm grateful. You know, speaking of good and bad and whatever, I mean, it's okay to pray to a God. I still feel awkward, weird sometimes. But I know for sure that there's a loving source that created me. You know, call whatever you want. Call hit or whatever you want. It's definitely something very, very good that wants, what does it want? It wants possibly to experience everything through us. It wants our help. Created us for help, I guess. Man, it must have been so boring, right? Okay, so you are a what's it called? A God. You are God, right? And you look around, you recognize that you are God. Now what? What do you do? What do you do? Well, it's pretty freaking obvious that you better do something to keep yourself entertained. And I think that And not in a bad way, in a loving way. I think that's what we are. We're bits and pieces of this entity, of this oversoul, the father, the mother. It's all that. We're bits and pieces of this. Getting kind of emotional of this wonderful thing that is out there, just trying to understand itself. Go back to this is a guy who was a massive atheist, or so I thought. I don't think I ever really was, but a couple of years ago, and now 100% believe that we are all part of God. We're all bits and pieces of God. Big change. Very big change. And of course that I was here to see. The thing is, though, the lessons thing, the reincarnation thing, I'm not sure I want to come back. Do I get a choice? And why do I say that? Maybe I do. Everybody says that they don't want to come back. I mean, I guess I got the fear of coming back in a really shitty existence. I feel like I have that, though, too. I feel like I've had that. I feel like that is maybe to give you compassion towards others. And I have compassion towards others in spades. I try to put myself into other shoes, feel what they're feeling, imagine what life must be like for them, experiencing what's it like for that person to go through life, experiencing what they're experiencing, that kind of thing. And I definitely do that. So how I got that, I don't know. But my son has that too, which makes me happy. The thought that he's already got that. And maybe, so what's he here for? I started thinking about that. And you say, oh, it's none of your business. None of your business. No shit. And why do I love that kid so much? Why do I love him so much? If he's just like, oh, here we go. If he's just like a part of God like me, am I to love? Maybe that's the thing. Maybe I'm to love. We flip to love everybody, all parts of God, as much as I love my child. Man, that would be amazing. I'd be filled with a lot of love. Excuse me. Also, the thought is there's about zero chance that I can get to that point. But you never know. Maybe that's my next thing. Uh-oh. The whirly bird. Alright. I don't know, I think this was a good video. I'm probably just... I know I'm not mumbling as much. I'm really trying to not mumble to you, to me, for me. But I'm definitely yammering on. There's a lot of yammering going on in Dragon God. Alright. To all of you, I hope you have wonderful, good things in life. Because we're all part of God's children. We are. It's not a freaking joke. It's not a joke. We are. I actually believe that. Alright. Take care. Signing off.